Over 3 hours. 3 hours. The criminal dues payer does a show about me. I haven't even been on the internet in ages. How could he do that? How could he feel good about that in America? What gives him the right to do that? And we're talking about Shuli Egar, the dues payer. He likes to be called the dues payer or the shitwayer. What gives him the right in America to talk about a man that's made it farther up the mountain than he could ever dream of? I am, for anyone that doesn't know, and you guys should know by now, I shouldn't have to repeat myself. My name is Stuttering John. I graduated from NYU with a gold star. Graduated top of my class. I'm like a criminal dues payer. And these are facts, undisputed facts. They're backed up by documents, backed up by the truth. We're going to talk truth today. We're going to talk truth up in here. We're going to be talking some facts, undebatable facts. And if you guys notice, hey, Miss Sunrise, thanks for being here. The dues payer doesn't like to talk about facts. He can't handle the truth. He doesn't even like his own people. What kind of man is this? You will be making that decision tonight. So your job won't be as hard as you think. Your job will be, who is a dues payer? Why does he want to destroy a good and decent man named Stuttering John? A man that's been more famous than him. See, the problem with the dues payer is lack of paying dues, number one, is foremost in my head, okay? He's not a good guy. He's not a good seed. He's done nothing for society. Oh, thank you, Miss Sunrise. Yeah, okay. And you guys can confirm it's prisons for people like that. They ain't pay box is much too luxurious for the dues payer. And I'm not the only one that feels that way. Most of his audience, as you guys knew, has been bought from India. Over 60 to 90% bought from India. And we have the documentation. And I will show you that. Ace, yeah, no callback. I'm not happy. I don't, yeah, definitely, Billy. I definitely will. You know, because the dues payer, the shitwayer, Shuli Egar, whatever he likes to be called, mostly the dues payer, you know, he's got some explaining to do. You know, he can't just be picking on me. And if you guys don't know, hey, King, hey, Reverend, hey, Ace, hey, Miss Sunrise, you know, he was the one. He was the man. He was the one that called my 87-year-old mother. Okay? So, you know, to talk about me, and, you know, we had to fair game him. He's fair game. I know it's a Scientology term, but it's fair game. Anything, yeah, he could look up the meaning. Anything can be done to him, and he will be destroyed. And it's fair. So he was the one that started it. He called my 87-year-old mother, and he will meet his doom. And that's a fact check. You don't question the Duke and lie about it. Laughing and joking. Fair is fair. Fair is fair, you know. Thank you, King. Skull. Thanks, Chris. Thanks, Billy. Zen, yeah, how you doing? Thank you, then. Sorry I'm not posting these comments, folks. I got a lot to do. I got a lot on my mind. And we'll go on point, double point, if I get what I want. The money has to be there. There has to be, I have to have the best contract in the joint. All right, so they have to respect the Duke. So the money has to be there. I have to be paid the most of all. And then we'll see. If there's enough groveling, if there's enough begging, if there's enough sucking up, I want to see a major amount of sucking up. I want to see groveling. I want to see begging. I want to see the dues payer shine in my shoes. Then I will consider it. And if not, well, then they don't have the talent. Yeah, that's a fact, Jack. Question the Duke and lie about it. Let's go. Lying and cheating. Oh, Shuli, and we're naming names. We're talking about Shuli Egar. We're talking about one dumb duck. Sorry, Conway. We'll work on that next time, maybe. Maybe you sent me a super chat. I can afford some new blinds. Thanks. Thanks. They're pretty nice drawers. Thank you very much for the compliment. Thank you, Miss Sunrise. I agree to that. And Billy agrees that Shuli is one dumb duck. Okay, so that's a confirmed fact. Oh, thanks. Oh, I see. I don't get things like that. Thank you. I was trying to make a joke out of it anyways, but thank you. Been drinking all night, so I can't be held liable for anything I say, folks. That's just a fact. Let's go. What else can we talk about? What's going on in the Dableverse, folks? You guys see the OJ show this morning? That was a good show as always. Blind Mike was good too. But more importantly, the dues payer, he's running a sinking ship. He's got nothing to talk about. Talking about my old content, which is illegal. He doesn't know how to run a show. All right. We're talking about. And for anyone that doesn't know what the dues payer is all about, the dues payer is F rated. And for anyone that doesn't know what that means, F means failure. As Shuli is fake, false, fraud, failing, flunky, floozy, failure. And that's the dues payer in a nutshell. You can't believe anything the dues payer says. I don't believe it. You don't believe it. No, I don't see it. You don't see it. Be it he, it, me, it, thee it. And these are facts. And they're backed up by documents. So don't come questioning me. And because we're going to talk truth tonight. Some people aren't going to like it. Dues payer, all he knows how to do is make the little memes, make the little jokes. Everything's a joke, laughing and joking. We're talking about someone that couldn't even commit to declaring bankruptcy, couldn't even pay off the bankruptcy attorneys. This is evidence-based evidence. That's right. Chain of custody, Miss Sunrise. Yep. You can't believe anything that other side says. Liars can be tricky. And to think, the dues payer has a producer for that show of his. I think that speaks for itself. It speaks volumes. Whenever I think the dues payer can't get lower, he gets lower. How could he do it? How could he feel good about it? What gives him the right to do that in America? You're supposed to be free in America, but you're supposed to be responsible, respectful of the laws. He can't obey the laws. He doesn't honor the Constitution. He doesn't honor the Bill of Rights or the Declaration of Independence. The dues payer doesn't even know what the Magna Carta is. Established in 1215 by King John. Actually, it was established because John was overtaxing the peasants, and they went nuts and revolted, and they made the Magna Carta, which is a series of laws which we still loosely based on America and our values? Does the dues payer have any idea the kind of intelligence that he's going up against? You be the judge. Yeah, Chris knows his stuff, okay? Chris advises John was forced into it by the nobility, the earls and whatnot. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, he didn't have a choice. And, it worked out for a little bit, but that's basically. Yeah, of course, Miss Sunrise. Thanks for stopping by. And we're going to do the next show on the Magna Carta. Have it scheduled. Yeah, he dropped out in second grade. He was stuck. He was eating the chili was eating the glue. He was eating the glue, and he wasn't coloring inside the lines with the second grade crayons and pencils. So that's what he is. He's the ultimate dues payer. Yeah, he was a terrible king from the information I received and from reports that I've gathered. Good night, Miss Sunrise. Thanks for stopping by. So that's what we're talking about in this Dabbleverse, folks. All right. So what else is going on? This is going to be a short live. I just wanted to touch base, see what you guys thought of the dues payer and what his 3-hour hate show was about. Was about me, pretty much how great I am, but they try to sleaze around things and try to spin things the other way, trying to make me be out to be not a good guy when I'm the only good guy. Not the only good guy. There's a couple good shows. OJ in the Morning's pretty good. Bob Levy. Overall, no one can compare to my show. Duke. I like his show. This guy, he's trying to mix it up. Shuli, we're talking about the dues payer. He's trying to come on. He's trying to, they're in shutdown mode over there. He's one dumb duck. I'll tell you what. He's trying to come on, trying to have a show about, we're going to do the old videos, old training videos, blah. The numbers weren't there. They forgot to buy the views. He only had a couple hundred people from India today over there. And these are facts, backed up by documents. His only savior is his buddy from Rochester and Carl Heberger. And folks, stay away from Rochester. There's needles all over the floor. It's a disgusting place to be. It's not a good place. But like I said, we're gonna get going for tonight. Just wanted to touch base with you, see what's going on. Hope everyone has a great night. Thanks for stopping by, folks.